Okay, just checking to make sure we are live. Um, it looks like we are live. All right. Well, my name is John Correll, and I wanted to share some information about the new law that is in effect for employers that have employees between one and 499 employees. Yeah, that's right. This law only impacts those under 500 employees because the companies with 500 employees and more have the ability to lobby Congress of the United States to get them out of paying any extra fees. So, anyways, again, my name is John Correll. I help small and medium-sized companies scale their businesses and grow their companies. And I saw this law and was a bit concerned for my clients because most of them would be in this range. So let's talk about a little bit about what it is. First of all, we're talking about the Families First Coronavirus Response Act. It was passed yesterday and it goes into effect in 14 days from today, I believe. But I want to make a disclaimer, as my attorneys would make a disclaimer. I am not an attorney. I don't play one on TV, and I don't play one on the interwebs or on the Facebooks or anything like that. So this is not legal advice in any way. So I just wanted to share this with you. I will also, after this is up and I post the edit the live recording, I will put the link for the one that I'm doing it on, but you can just Google the Families First Coronavirus Response Act and look it up for employees 1 to 100, 499. Anyways, the act basically covers all employees if they've been employed with you for up to at least 30 days. So any employee that's been 30 days, regardless whether they're full-time or part-time. Now, there are some rules with what they're going to do and what the limits are. And so basically what it is the Emergency Paid Sick Leave Act, and it sets forth 6 covered reasons for qualifying for paid sick leave. For instance, I'm in San Diego and our kids have been out of school for a week now. So if you have employees and they've said, hey, I have to go home and take care of my kids, and you don't have any way to do any type of telework or anything like that, then you are required to pay them for 2 weeks worth, and they do not have to use their own vacation time, etc. So anyways, the details are on this page, but I just thought it was very interesting that they're forcing the 1 to 499. I mean, we love our employees. We want them taken care of, but it's not fair for the government to, at the last minute, when most companies are having the most difficult time in well, heck, I've been around. I've been an entrepreneur since I was in my teens, and I'm in my early 50s now. And I've never seen anything like this. I've been through very difficult recessions and very difficult times, and I've never seen anything like this. And I don't think any of us have. And nobody knows how long this is going to last and where we're going from here and whether we're going to hit a recession or depression. But the U.S. government and all their wisdom has decided to put shoulder some of that responsibility of getting employees paid onto your shoulders. So this is in addition to all the other vacation time, sick time, medical leave, family leave, all those other things that you already have for your employees. This is in addition to that. And there's 6 reasons to be covered. Basically, if they're forced in a local quarantine or an isolation order, like we're here right now in Southern California, or actually, I think all of California is now under that. If the employee has been advised by a healthcare provider, if the employee is experiencing symptoms, if the employee is caring for an individual who's subject to an order, for instance, the kids in most schools in California have been out for a week now, and for an individual or your kids, and any other substantially similar condition specified by the Secretary of Health. So in other words, if there's anything going on, and there's different degrees of what you'll have to pay, but basically for full-time, you're looking at like 2 weeks of time if they're having it be forced out, like in California. and you cannot have them, remotely work. Anyways, I encourage you to, before you do anything with your employees, this bill has teeth. There are penalties, and you don't want to screw up with anything with labor laws, and you want to take care of your employees, and they're forcing you. But I know that one of the things, we wouldn't be small business people if it weren't for the fact that we have incredible employees that take care of us as well. We take care of them, they take care of us. And hopefully your business is like a family, and you feel close to them, they feel close to you, because this is a tough time, especially for the employees. Some of them are worried about rent. Some of them are worried about car payments. Some of them are worried about getting food on the table. Some of them have electric bills. I think it's more than 50% of the United States is living paycheck to paycheck. So this is needed. I just think it was fair to last minute put it on the small business person's shoulder. I just don't think it's cool. And that's just because of lobbying dollars, because if you have more than 500 employees, you are not covered under this, and you're not required to follow this. Anyways, I'll post the link in there. I really do wish they would not do stuff like this at the last minute, because when you're a small business and crazy times like this happens, means you're scrambling anyways. Anyways, I'll post the link in here, the California Employment Law Report. But if you Google it, and you Google the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, you'll see that information in there. But I highly encourage you to read it. And I also would encourage you to reach out to your human resources employee employer attorney. If you don't have one, they're pretty easy to find. But I would definitely recommend looking into this. This is real stuff that's happening now. And if it hasn't affected you in your area, it will soon, because most states are starting to move towards this, locking things down. So anyways, I wish you well. If you're interested in looking how to work with me, just go to crashproof2020.com. But anyways, I just want to put this out there, let people know about it. I had no idea, and then I happened to stumble upon how it's affecting us. I'd heard about the act, but I didn't know that the small businesses were the only ones being directly affected by it. And I wanted to make sure my clients knew what was going on, so they can get ahead of the wave of pain that could be coming for them. Anyways, I wish you the best. Have a fantastic weekend, and hopefully we can all get past this. And I know we will. And it really is time to double down on the good stuff, double down on the things that are working, simplify your business, clean it up, really look at it, and let's go for it. Because this is what strong men and women are made of, is when they get pushed into these difficult times and really make things happen. Anyways, I wish you the best, and have a great night.